Wait, just stop scrolling for 1 second. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, grabbing your phone, and seeing one message that completely changes your life. Congratulations. For the next 24 hours, you are the President of the United States. Sounds like a joke, right? Except, it isn't. Before you can even process what's happening, black SUVs pull up outside your house. Secret Service agents step out. A military helicopter is already waiting for you, and standing inside the White House is Donald Trump himself. He smiles, looks you up and down, and says, "Well, I've seen a lot of presidents, but a wolf? That's definitely a first. Let's see if America survives the next 24 hours." You laugh nervously and reply, "Mr. President, I don't even know the Wi-Fi password in the Oval Office." Trump grins and says, "Don't worry, half the people working here don't either." The two of you walk toward the Oval Office while camera flashes light up the hallway. Outside, reporters are practically shouting over each other. "Mr. President, Mr. President, what's your very first executive order?" You stop, think for a second, turn toward the cameras and confidently say, "Effective immediately, coffee is free for everyone inside the White House." The entire press room goes completely silent. Then one staff member in the back quietly whispers, "This might be the greatest administration in American history." Even Trump can't hold back a laugh. "Careful," he says. "That decision alone might win you an election." Everyone laughs, but the mood changes almost instantly when your chief of staff rushes into the room, carrying a thick stack of classified folders. "Mr. President, your first intelligence briefing is ready." You expect something straight out of an action movie. Secret spies, hidden bunkers, alien invasions, who knows? Instead, the very first page reads, "Americans are once again arguing online about whether pineapple belongs on pizza." You slowly close the folder, look around the room, and say, "Seriously? This is what we're dealing with?" A few advisors try not to laugh. Then the next folder lands on your desk. This one isn't funny. Inflation, national debt, border security, international conflicts, energy prices, healthcare, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, military updates, global trade. Suddenly, being president doesn't feel like a meme anymore. Trump notices the expression on your face, and his smile fades just a little. "This is the part nobody talks about," he says. "People think being president is giving speeches and flying around on Air Force One. The truth is, every decision you make makes one group cheer and another group furious. Cut taxes? Some people celebrate because businesses grow and families keep more of their money. Others worry it could increase the national debt. Strengthen border security? Millions will say you're protecting the country. Millions of others will argue the policies are too harsh. Spend more on clean energy? Some people will call you a visionary. Others will say you're hurting traditional industries. Welcome to politics." You take a deep breath. Suddenly, one advisor slides an executive order across your desk. "Mr. President, this just needs your signature." You raise an eyebrow. "Did anyone actually read it first?" The room goes quiet. Finally, one staff member awkwardly replies, "After social media roasted us last time, we figured reading it first might be a good idea." The entire room bursts into laughter. Even you can't stop smiling. Just then, alarms begin buzzing throughout the West Wing. Secret Service agents immediately place their hands on their earpieces. Crowds are gathering outside the White House. You walk over to the window. Thousands of people have already filled the front lawn. Some are waving American flags and holding signs that read, "We support the wolf president." Others are carrying signs that say, "This has to be a joke." You blink in disbelief. "I haven't even done anything yet." Trump nods. "Exactly. That's politics. Sometimes people decide whether they love you or hate you before you've even made your first real decision." Before you can answer, your phone suddenly rings. The caller ID simply says, "Unknown number." You glance around the room. Nobody recognizes it. Slowly, you answer the call. A calm voice speaks on the other end. "Mr. President, you have exactly 24 hours. Your first major decision must be made within the next 10 minutes, and the entire world is watching. Be honest. Do you think you could do a better job running America for 24 hours? Yes or no? Tell me why in the comments."